Hey Scrubbers, it's Vanessa here, and today I'm playing along with Follow a Sketch February, and it is the 24th, and so I am playing along. The sketch is from A Cherry on Top, I believe, and so that is what I am going to work with today. The sketch will show up in the corner here in a few minutes, and so I've already sort of got a start to my background. I have a piece of green cardstock that's going to frame my layout, and then I have this blue grid that I went ahead and put some white splatters on just to have it not be so plain. And so that's going to start my background. I have my photo here, which is of a snail. This is a snail that when we were on vacation, when my kids were younger, it was going down the sidewalk, and it was right around the time that my kids had watched the movie. And so they named this, they saw it and they said, "Look, Turbo." And so that's basically going to be what the title is for this one, because that is what they wanted to name this little snail. And they watched him go like down the sidewalk for like the longest time. So needless to say, that's what I'm scrapbooking today. And so I'm going to match my photo with these two pattern papers. So I'm going to do that off camera. And then to start my layout, I'm going to build my background. And so I have this pattern paper. It's just a strip. I know this is a Paige Evans. I don't know what collection this was from. These are all scraps, so I just pulled a whole bunch of scraps from my bin. And I'm just going to line that up there. I have this also as a piece of pattern paper from Paige Evans. Again, I don't know the collection, but I did cut a circle. And then this is a Dear Lizzie pattern paper. I actually bought this in like a pack of like 25 sheets, I think, because I liked this grid navy at Tuesday Morning when that used to be around. So that is going to be there on my page. And then these two little medallion floral pieces are also from Paige Evans pattern paper, and I'm going to use those on this page as well. So I'm just building out what my background is going to look like, and then I know my photo is going to come in and be right about here. And I do know that in the sketch, technically, I think the title's up here. I think I'm actually going to put the title here. And so that is how my page is going to start. I have a whole bunch of items over here to the side that I went ahead and pulled from my stash for this page to possibly use. I have some letters as well over here to the side that you can't see. I'm going to go ahead off camera, and when I glue everything down, I will put my title down. So I have these sticky keys and then these Alpha from Hip Kit. So I'm going to use those. It'll be a smaller size title, but that's okay. I'm going to embellish around it, so it should still stand out. So I'm going to use these, and then I think I'm going to go off camera, get all of this glued down, and then we will come in with all of the sort of embellishing pieces. My layers are all down, and like I said, I did put my title down. I can't tell if it's completely straight, but if it's crooked, that's okay too. So now that I have everything in place for the background, I'm going to come in with my embellishing elements here, and we're going to put this layout together. So I just went ahead and went through a whole bunch of stash and just pulled out greens and blues that went with the pattern papers that I had pulled. And so that's what I'm playing with here. So they're all sort of random bits and pieces. I know some are from a Maggie Holmes sticker sheet. And others are, let's see, I have some Paige Evans. I have some Jen Hatfield, I believe, from a sticker sheet from hers. I have some October Afternoon, which is this sticker that I'm putting down right now. Yeah, so tons and tons and tons of random bits and pieces that I'm just going to work with and put on this page. I really want to tuck this like in here. So I am thinking something like that. I kind of like that. And I have these little turtles and snails. I figured if it was a shelled creature of some kind, and I found it on the sticker sheet, it was going to go on this page. So I pulled them all off. I want to say these were a Jen Hatfield sticker sheet, I believe. I don't even know which collection, but I'm pretty sure that's who at least some of these stickers are from. And so I'm fiddling around with this way too much, but I am thinking it's going to go something like this. I will probably change it ever so slightly, but we're going to go with something like this anyway. And what else? Probably another small one there. I have these really old florals as well that I have had in my stash for, oh gosh, probably forever. A really, really long time, let's just say. And so I'm going to put those in my clusters as well. And this little snail I think is going to go up here somewhere. I have this little memories made. I have some other word stickers here that I thought I would probably stick in my clusters here somewhere. Something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of giving you an idea of where I think everything is going to land. I know this arrow is going to go up here somewhere. I'm not sure if it's going to go on the blue. I did pop up my photo as well on some foam, so I do have some dimension there. So it's not flat to the page, so I'm not sure if it'll go up or on the blue paper. We'll see where that one lands. I have this little tiny like cut end of a label that I'm thinking I'm just going to put a little something up here with a little floral just to have something in that corner. Really no other reason other than just to give me something up there. And then I think here I'm just going to stick that floral in there. And then again I have more of these florals. Really feel like one should go right there. And then probably something along that line up there. And then I do also have these butterflies, which again were from Paige Evans. They matched the colors. They were on the background of that circle. And so I thought I'm going to take and cut out the ones that I could from the scraps that I had left, and going to use those up on this page as well. I'm going to put that little heart over there, and I'm liking this. Okay, I like this. At this point I haven't looked at the sketch again, so other than I feel like my layers on the background kind of represent the sketch, I'm not sure my embellishing matches the sketch, but I took inspiration with at least where I placed my background pattern papers. Everything else I took my own liberties with. So I'm going to go ahead and get this glued down, and then I do have some enamel dots and some puffy hearts that I'm going to look at coming back and sprinkling in throughout this layout. So I'm going to go ahead, get this glued down, and we will come back. I went ahead and put my embellishment clusters down, and I actually off camera forgot to turn the camera back on, and I added some of those puffy hearts, and I had a couple of enamel tinier hearts and a little geotag, so I added those onto the page. I actually decided to not add any more enamel dots, so I am going to call this layout done. I will have in the description box below the playlist for Follow a Sketch February, as well as a link to Sandy's Facebook group, so you can go and check out more inspiration. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.